Eitan, thank you very much. So we came to the last formal session. It's the least prepared session because we will speak more about the future. I am very impressed by what the Jiří presented, and I hope that we will be able to follow that and we may find some way how to participate in it. I have only one comment, that when we try to communicate the golem to Israelis, they also told us that it means a dummy person. So for us, it's not only, for us it's like artificial intelligence, you know, something like a wise robot, but, you know, the Israelis have historically different roots. So I would like to briefly take you through the initiative of our four schools, the Visegrad Healthcare Innovation Platform in Visegrad countries plus Israel, and say a few words about our future projects which we are considering. So I'm presenting a work which we have done with my colleague Jendra Peterkova and our team. So the current state, we established we started to form our platform in May. We are announcing the creation of the platform today, so this is what we will communicate to the media. The partners is the University of Economics in Katowice, University of Economics in Bratislava, Budapest Business School, and we have been cooperating with Israeli experts who you have seen here today, with Edna Oren, with Varda Lieberman, with Matti, with representative of the Startup Nation Central, and few others. Our our goal was that we as the economist, as someone who has economic training and seeing the world in the economic terms, we decided to enter area of the healthcare because we thought that it could be beneficial. It could be beneficial to straight up the arguments. It could be beneficial to help to form some conclusion. And today we've heard from our Israeli colleagues and from the OECD expert and people from EU that basically we are entering to a field which is already opened for years in other countries, but not really in our region to the up to date. So we just decided to do a simple analysis of the digitalization in Visegrad countries, which you have partially seen. We described the current state of using modern technologies in the Visegrad countries and Israel, and we presented mechanism of supporting creation of the healthcare startup and in our region and Israel. And our most important goal was to define the projects which could be real research projects for the future. So this is where we are aiming to go now. So here we have a few pictures how we enjoyed ourselves during the summer. During the time when normally people take vacations, we had a few workshops, 5 online workshops. We were very lucky that we always find the nice people in Israel who shared their experience with us. We are preparing a few publications. The projects will end up with defining the key healthcare problems in Visegrad countries resulting from the workshops and our discussions. Some of the things were already mentioned, but I will repeat them. Problems with the e-health in Visegrad countries, problems in the area of using modern technologies, problems associated to establishing startups in healthcare in V4 countries. Outputs of the platform. Formally, we will do the 4 expert reports, which will be 4 country reports for Poland, Hungary, Slovakia, and Czech Republic. And we will do the e-brochure, which will be sort of connecting all the dots into one paper. All publication will be available for everyone, and we will distribute it to the different stakeholders in the healthcare system in Visegrad countries and to whatever parties are interested and are following us today. The most important part of what we would like to do in the future is that the whole project was done mainly to define the areas where the cooperation would make the most sense for us. So we realized that many of the things are similar, not all, but many. And we also, thanks to our Israeli colleagues and being able to benchmark against the Israeli experience, we just defined some things which we would like to try here, or we would like to study more. So our most favorite project was the innovation ecosystem for healthcare. So we want to concentrate more to understand the reasons why in Israel some things are successful more than in other countries. I like the Mati's comparison of Israel not being able to build cars because we are good in building cars here. So maybe there is something where we can really find some comparative advantage, and we don't have to be the same, but we really have to think economically about cooperation and the possibilities for success. The other area, it's connected to what Oren was speaking, what Professor Klasinga was discussing, and it's the public finance. I mean, when you look at the risks in our countries, the public finance, it's something which was strengthened by the current political crisis in the region. And so it will be more important than we were talking about it, that it was important like 2 years ago. Yeah? So this is something what really will step up as a big agenda. We've heard that from our Hungarian colleagues. It's clear here. It's something what will come sooner than how we see it today. So the public finance and healthcare budgets and the financing of the healthcare and looking for the efficiency and being able to measure efficiency is essential. And we would like to be part of that. And this is the second area. Other area which is quite important, it's the hospital economics and management. We had here today a great presentation by Professor Havlík, who is really unique visionary in the Czech Republic, someone who really looks at the hospital management and the management of health quite differently from the mainstream. And we are lucky that he and the university hospital, it's a partner of our many activities. So this is an area where we also found a joint interest. There is a big issue which we mentioned during today's debate: use of data, communication with the patients, management of the hospitals, quality management, and the increasing the safety in the hospitals. Those are issues which are quite important, and we are interested in it. There is area which we defined as sort of joint of mutual interest for us, and this is like behavioral issues or behavioral economics to influence patient decisions. I mean, the rationality in the decision of the patients, it's a big issue. Abuse of information or disinformation campaigns we saw during the COVID-19 in a very extreme way. And the health is about public or decision of families or individuals before they even enter the hospital. So there is very much about the health care before really people become the sick. So the prevention was something what was mentioned here as an important thing by many speakers. But the way how to communicate, what would be the right format, this is the last area what we discussed. I just want to say that we decided to establish the platform which would at least come with a proposal to get all the e-health startups at one information website that we would like to discuss deeper the similarities of issues what the startups are facing. We are a small market, so there is opportunity that the startups from Slovakia could approach through our initiative markets in other countries. So in the Visegrad countries, so there is plenty of economic reasons to cooperate. And we have very much enjoyed the cooperation with Israeli experts, and this is something we would like to continue with in the future as well.